Hey guys, so I have finally decided to show my face on YouTube, which is a little bit scary, but I've been hiding it. Shh. Sorry, we've got workmen here today, so they are making a bit of noise because we're getting our pool redone. But I have finally decided to show my face on YouTube because I'm done. I'm over hiding my face, and you know what, if people find out, people find out. I had a conversation with my dad the other day and I said, if you found out I was doing OnlyFans, like what would you say? He'd be like, not my business. It's like, you're making money, blah blah blah. So if people find out, they find out. And not only that, like even if I stop doing OnlyFans, I feel like in 10 years time I'm probably going to be like, hey, do you know what I did for a period of time? So I just thought I'd do it. The only thing I'm concerned about is maybe my work scene, but I think, like I said in my last video, if you haven't watched my other videos, go back and watch them. I think that because I've got an injury to my hand, that they are going to try and I don't want to say get rid of me, but I don't think they're going to be able to accommodate what I need to be able to go back to work and do my job. So before we kind of get into what I wanted to speak about today, if you are new here, remember to like and subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. If you are not subscribed, remember to like and subscribe. But today I just kind of wanted to talk about, I know I've been saying for a while that I'm really going to go back into it. I'm going to be advertising, I'm going to make, you know, I'm really going to go with it. And I really have been, and I've been trying Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. I've kind of always not had success on Twitter, but I've always kind of had quite a few views on Twitter. So like I think there's like one of like my first videos that I like posted on Twitter which has had like 15,000 views, which may seem a lot, and it is for somebody who is like me, who doesn't have like a you know, a management, you know, working with me or whatever. So which is really good. It has definitely slowed down, and I think that's because I took like quite a long hiatus because just things happening in life and, you know, all of those other things. So Twitter I'm okay with. TikTok and Instagram, I cannot figure it out for the life of me. People are like, make sure you post every day. Some people saying use hashtags, don't use hashtags. Like I posted 2 videos on TikTok and I didn't put hashtags with it, and then I went back and I was like, oh, I'll add hashtags, because I got no views at all, 0, zip. And then I genuinely, I can't even believe this happened. So I edit the videos and put the hashtags, and then it says that the edit of my video didn't pass their review. And so then it reverted back to what it was, and other than saying like my edit didn't pass the reviews, there was nothing. Normally if it breaches the conditions of like the terms and conditions of like what you can post, it'll tell you. Like the other day I posted a video, and this is no lie, on like my private TikTok, of my kids and my husband playing hide and seek, and it got flagged for nudity. No nudity at all, like 0, right? And so I couldn't post it, and I just don't get it. So I'm really annoyed with TikTok. I don't get it. It's stupid. I understand that it's like really heavy regulated, I get it, but how is it that I can edit a video, add hashtags, just hashtags, nothing else, and and like the hashtags weren't anything. It was like summertime, like just generic hashtags, and then it's like, no, it doesn't pass it. But like it didn't even say it was the video that didn't pass it, it was just like the edit didn't pass their review. So I was a bit like, I don't know. So TikTok, I'm really, really annoyed because I can't figure it out and it's driving me insane. And then Instagram, I know Instagram, but I just don't know, like, again, hashtags, no hashtags. I'm like, what do I do? And then people are like, again, you need to post multiple times a day. You need to be more active. You need to interact. I can't, as a mum, as a wife, somebody who has a household, I cannot be on Instagram all day. It is saying, people are saying, and no joke, if you go to a Reddit thread, people are like, you have to be on Instagram all day, you have to be on TikTok all day, you have to be on Twitter all day, you have to be on Reddit all day, then you've got to be doing your OnlyFans, and you've got to be doing your Fansly, then you've got to be doing your Slushy, then you've got to be doing like anything else. I'm like, how do these girls have the time to do it? I struggle. I genuinely struggle. So, I sound like I'm complaining, and I am. I know it is not easy, and I know it is not, but I'm like, how do people have the time to do this? So, and maybe it's me, I feel like it probably is. I'm just enraged. But it really frustrates me because I can't figure these things out. Anyway. Oh, and another thing, YouTube. Yeah, that's great as well. So heavily regulated. Sorry, my husband's just messaged me. But I also want to talk about the different platforms. So OnlyFans, I've been using OnlyFans for a really long time. Look, it has gotten a bit better. It's still a bit clunky at times, but it definitely has gotten better. My big issue is I also use a platform called Slushy. Now, if you haven't heard of Slushy, I think over the next couple of years it's going to become quite big, just because it's a bit more of like a adults TikTok kind of situation, but you can, you know, you can pay people, you can do video calls, those sort of things. So, which is great, which is really, really good. But they have changed the like layout of everything. And also Slushy is an app, which is really good. Is it an app? Or no, maybe you just save it to your, oh, I don't know. But anyway, I can't. They've changed the layout of it, and I don't understand why, because the layout before I was really happy with it. It worked. I understood it. And now it's frustrating. I find that it's really hard to have a look at the analytics of my videos because I have to go like searching for it. Also, the desktop version does not work at all for me. I don't know what it is, what has happened, what they've done, but I can't actually scroll down. So that is super annoying, and it doesn't matter what browser I'm in, it just will not work. So I'm really, really frustrated with that too, and I feel like because of that, I'm not having a lot of traction on there, and it's just, I'm getting really frustrated. And then Fansly, if anybody has used Fansly, that is another thing that you really need to invest your time in. I feel like OnlyFans is like the only thing that I really can like invest my time in at the moment. I have the most followers on there. I have really good interactions with people. People are purchasing stuff. And I'm not, you know, like trying to dissuade people from using Slushy or Fansly or kind of any other platform. But just for me, because OnlyFans is so well known, I just find that it's really easy to use it. With Slushy, I genuinely do think that over the next couple of years, because it is that easier format for the user, for the consumer, I should say, I do think that it's going to take off the next couple of years, because people are so used to that format. And also with OnlyFans, obviously there's no there's no For You page, so there's no advertising, but Slushy does have that. So yeah, so that's definitely that's really, really good for the creator and also really good for the consumer, because you can, just like TikTok, you can flick through, you can find people that you want to follow. And yeah, it's, you know, it's with OnlyFans, you literally have to go onto Reddit or Twitter or whatever. So that's my little like gripe at the moment, that they changed the, I don't know if they changed the consumer part of Slushy, but the creator part they did, and I just wish they'd kind of left it the same, because your analytics is something that's really important to look at. So your analytics are the things that, just like in anything, any sort of business or company, your analytics are the most important thing, because you want to know what's working, what's not working, what the consumer likes, and because of that, I just can't, it's so much effort to get into it on my phone, and then with the desktop version not working as well, I can't. So anyway, that is my big issue at the moment. But Twitter, I'm going to really focus my attention on Twitter and just making sure that the content that I put out there is really good, and just try and like build that up. I'm still gonna do Instagram, I think, more so than TikTok. I'm still going to keep my YouTube channel, but just in regards to that advertising aspect of it, I feel like Twitter is just a lot better, because there's Elon Musk hasn't put like a ban on kind of anything like that. So the one thing about Twitter is that you can put a filter on, so you don't see anything you know, like R-rated or whatever. So people who don't want to see that don't need to see that. But you can take that, for those who want to see it, they can take that filter off. On Instagram and TikTok, there's no option like that. It is literally just, you get what you get, and you can't post anything that is remotely risque, because it'll be deleted. So like I said, I'm going to concentrate on Twitter and I think Instagram just at this stage, because I am quite confident with how it works. Maybe not like the, you know, the hashtags, using hashtags, not hashtags, blah, blah. But yeah, I seem to get more views on that. In saying that though, I haven't posted a lot on Instagram and TikTok. So obviously the more you post, the more you get. But like I said, time, mate, it's a lot of work. So yeah, but in saying that, since kind of being back and active on those platforms, well, really Twitter, you know, my followers have built up. I'm sitting at around like 600 followers, which is really good. Keep in mind though that my OnlyFans is free at the moment for 30 days, so you get a 30-day free trial. With that being said, those 600 followers, once it clicks over those 30 days, they have the choice whether they want to stay and pay or whether they've just come along for a free ride. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. But it's a really, really good way to boost your numbers. And then you post content, and then those followers can decide if they want to stay around based on how good your content is. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. So if you want to jump on and see what my content looks like, anything like that, genuinely jump on. It's free if you have a OnlyFans account. If you don't have one, you just set one up. It's, to be honest, look, OnlyFans is pretty good. They're pretty quick with setting up profiles. So if you want to jump on and have a look at what I do, then do that. But I think that's really all I have for today, just to kind of a little bit of whinge, introduce myself, or introduce my face, I should say. But yeah, it's really cold here at the moment too. So just so you know, Australia is going into, like, we're in spring at the moment, so it really should be warming up, but it's like 17, 18 degrees outside. It's like ice. Anything below 20 and I am like not okay. So and that's Celsius, just for those people who are watching in the States, or you know, anywhere that they use Fahrenheit. But yeah, I will see you guys soon, and like I said, jump over to my OnlyFans if you want to have a look at what content I do, and yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.